Have you ever felt angry at someone's words? Maybe a friend insulted you. Maybe your boss shouted at you. Or maybe someone didn't reply to your message and your whole mood changed. But the truth is, no one can make you angry unless you allow them to. There was a man who got angry at everything, angry at everyone. But one meeting changed his entire life. This is his story, and maybe yours too. You won't understand unless you watch till the end. So please stay till the end, and leave a like. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village near the mountains, lived a man named Rahim. Rahim was famous for one thing, his anger. If his wife forgot to add salt to the food, he would scream. If a cow entered his field, he would shout. Even when children played outside, Rahim yelled, "Can't you stay quiet for 1 minute?" He believed problems belonged to the world, not to him. His wife Amina often asked softly, "Rahim, why do such small things make you so angry?" Rahim growled, "Because people don't know how to behave. If they don't respect me, how can I stay calm?" He never realized he was giving everyone the power to control his peace. One hot morning, a monk arrived in the village. He wore simple white clothes, and his face was as calm as still water. He sat under the banyan tree near the village well. People said, "He speaks little, but his words touch the heart." One afternoon Amina said, "Rahim, go see the monk. Maybe he can help you. Maybe your problem will be solved." Rahim laughed. "Huh? What can a monk teach me? He doesn't deal with foolish people like me." But the next day, while working in the field, a neighbor's boy accidentally broke one of his tools. Rahim lost control. He screamed so loudly that even the birds flew away. His face turned red with anger. The boy ran home crying. That evening Rahim sat alone, the fire still burning in his chest. Something strange was happening inside him. He whispered, "Why do I always feel worse after I shout? Why is this happening to me? Why can't I control my anger?" That night he couldn't sleep. He decided he would meet the monk. So before sunrise he walked to the banyan tree. The monk was quietly listening to the birds. Rahim stood there, unsure how to start. Finally he said softly, "Monk, I'm tired. People make me angry, and I can't control myself. My mind and mood are always irritated." The monk opened his eyes and smiled gently. "Sit, my friend." He asked, "When someone makes you angry, how long does that anger stay?" Rahim thought, "Sometimes an hour, sometimes a whole day." "And how do you feel when the anger goes away?"
Rahim sighed, empty, sad, exhausted.
The monk nodded. "Exactly, because anger burns not the one who triggers it, but the one who holds it." He picked up a cup of water. "This water is calm now, but if I shake it, you won't see your reflection. The mind is the same. When it's disturbed, you can't see the truth." Rahim frowned. "So if someone insults me, should I just sit quietly?" The monk smiled. "No, learn to respond, not react. There's a big difference. If someone throws dirt at you, you can catch it or step aside. The choice is yours." The next morning the monk asked Rahim to bring a pot of water and a handful of sand. Rahim brought them. "Now boil the water," he said. When the water began boiling, the monk asked, "Can you touch it now?" Rahim said, "Of course not. It's too hot. It will burn my hand." The monk smiled. "That is anger. When emotions boil, peace cannot be touched." Then he dropped a spoonful of sand into the pot. "Sand makes the water dirty. That is your mind when you react." He poured the water into a bowl. After a while, the sand settled at the bottom, and the water became clear again. This is what happens when you stop reacting. The mind slowly becomes still, and you can see life clearly. Rahim sat silently. He realized he had been boiling his own water for years. Over the next few days, Rahim practiced staying calm. When someone irritated him, he took a deep breath and remembered the monk's words. Step aside. Don't catch the dirt. At first, it was very difficult. His old habits tried to pull him back. One day, a shopkeeper tried to cheat him in the market. Rahim's blood boiled. He wanted to shout, but he stopped. He breathed slowly and said, "I'll buy from someone honest." Then he walked away. The shopkeeper was shocked. For the first time, Rahim didn't fight. And surprisingly, his mind stayed peaceful. That night, he slept like a child. But change always tests you. One morning, some young men mocked him. "Look, the angry man has become a saint." Rahim's blood heated again. His fists tightened. A voice inside him screamed, "Show them who you are." But then the monk's words echoed. When you react, you give away your power. Rahim stopped, smiled, and said, "You're right. I used to get angry, but now I'm learning something better." His calmness surprised them. They asked, "How do you stay calm when we insult you?" Rahim said, "If someone gives you poison, you're not forced to drink it." They fell silent. Rahim walked away peacefully. Weeks passed. Amina was amazed at the change. He no longer shouted at the children. He smiled more. Even when things went wrong, he stayed calm. One morning, Rahim returned to the banyan tree. He bowed and said, "Master, I've learned something big. People don't make me angry. My own mind creates the anger. Now I understand. I can choose peace instead of pain." The monk smiled. "You have learned well, Rahim. Life will test you, but every time you stay calm, you grow stronger inside." Rahim asked, "Will people ever stop testing me?" The monk laughed. "When the storm sees that you no longer run, it stops chasing you." Years passed. Rahim became known as the calmest man in the village. People came to him for advice whenever they felt troubled. Rahim said, "Peace isn't found in outer silence, but in inner stillness." One day a little boy asked, "Uncle Rahim, do people still make you angry?" Rahim smiled. "Sometimes they try, but if I don't react, they lose their power. You can't stop the wind, but you can learn to sail." He looked toward the mountains and said, "When I stopped reacting, that's when I truly began to live." We cannot stop people. They will say hurtful things. Problems will come. But we can decide whether to let them steal our peace or not. Every reaction is a choice. Every calm moment is strength. The one who can control himself controls his entire life. So if someone tries to break your peace, tell yourself, "I won't catch the dirt." You can't control the world, but you can completely control how you respond. True strength is not in shouting. It is in staying calm in a noisy world. People in our lives will never stop. Some will hurt us with their words, some will irritate us with their actions, and situations won't always be in our favor. But just like Rahim learned, we can learn too. We cannot change the world, but we can always choose how we respond. Rahim realized, anger never comes because of others. Anger rises from our own restless mind. When he learned to stop reacting, his entire life changed. He used to say, "People will always throw dirt, but whether you catch it or step aside, that decision is yours." And this was his greatest lesson. The one who can control his own mind is the truly powerful one. Not shouting, but staying calm. That is the real strength. Looking toward the mountains, Rahim would always say, "The moment I stopped reacting, that's when I truly started living." If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe for more stories of peace, strength, and growth, because every story will help you become a better version of yourself.